Thank you for your introduction. Hello, my name is Melanie, and today I'd like to talk about the relationship between brainwave music and memory. This is today's presentation outline, and let's start from introduction. First of all, I'd like to talk about some brain waves and the situation that these brain waves occur. There are 5 kinds of brain waves: delta, theta, alpha, beta, and gamma. According to our research, delta waves occur in deep sleep, and theta waves occur in general sleep. In addition, alpha waves come out when people are resting with their closed eyes, and beta waves come out when the brain is doing some mental work, like learning. And gamma waves occur when cognitive action occurs by combining informations which scattered in various parts of the brain. Using these characteristics in certain situations, brain waves occur. And conversely, listening to brainwave music allows people to be in a specific situation. For example, theta waves is related to our memory and concentration. So there are cases where students' memory was improved by listening to theta waves. And there are even some newspapers and journals said that theta waves is effective for memorizing. But I wonder if the theta waves and other waves are effective for our memories. So this presentation shows its function and effects by comparing each brain waves and through English word test, and also provides efficient ways to use music for students. The materials of these experiments are Zoom, AirPods Pro, and brainwave music, pencil, paper, and TOEFL vocabulary. And there are 3 experiments. First one is without brainwave music, and the second and third one is while listening to brainwave music. After 5 subjects accessed through Zoom, they memorized the selected 100 English words from a TOEFL vocabulary book for 70 minutes and took a test for 35 minutes. After checking the correct answer of the test, the correct answer was indicated to determine which brain wave was best. As a result of the experiment 1, the subject 1 had the highest correct answer, and subject 5 had the lowest correct answer. And as a result of experiment 2, in order of high correct answer, they were theta, beta, alpha, gamma, and delta. Also, subject 1 had the highest correct answer, and subject 5 had the lowest answer. And as a result of the experiment 3, in order of high correct answer, they were delta, gamma, alpha, beta, and theta. And also, subject 1 had the highest correct answer, and subject 5 had the lowest correct answer. And there are 2 facts that could be got from this result. First one is the English word test correct answer when subjects memorized with brainwave music was lower than when they memorized without music. And second, regardless of the type of brainwave music, subject 1 had the highest correct answer, and subject 5 had the lowest correct answer. In this respect, I could say that the brainwave music was not much effective in our memory and concentration. So I thought about why this result came out. First reason is the influence of various factors. Since brainwaves are affected by many factors like intensity, length, or listening time, So I may not have been able to use the appropriate methods of using brainwave to produce an positive effect. And second reason is the brainwave music is artificial introduction of brainwave. So an expert said that artificial introduction of brainwaves can be rather disturbing our memory, because injecting brainwave is also a strong stimulus for people. After considering some points, the final conclusion is that listening to brainwave music is not necessarily helpful for our memory. Also, the conclusion is that students should not listen to music and study will be helpful. However, this experiment is not 100% persuasive because of some limitations. First, each person has a different power of memory. And second, there were only 5 subjects in this experiment, so it's too small group of subjects to get data. And third, there may have been subjects who already knew a lot of English words. So to overcome those limitations, the experiment should be conducted with more subjects and with consists of subjects with as similar learning abilities as possible. And also need long-term experiment too. So I hope this experiment will be a good advice for students. Thank you for listening.
So is there anything you want to add? Because we haven't had a pass week of the bell, so we have some time. So yeah. Like, could you explain the details of like English test? What kind of test was that?
It's simple test, just memory the English vocabulary words and test the meaning, write the meaning, and check the correct answer. That's all.
Okay. How many words did they have to remember? How many words?
100 words.
100 words.
Yes.
Okay.
Schedule. What to read? This one?
Yes.
Schedule.
Schedule. For example, date or interval.
The experiment 1 is conducted by 1 day, and experiment 2 and 3 is conducted the same day, 1 day.
So, what exactly do brainwave music or
The brainwave music is brainwave music, but actually it's not a music, but people call it music. 노가 나가. You hear that? This is the brainwave music. Yeah.
into a demonstration.